Hey guys, so we got a trailer here for Titans. I wanted to do a reaction to it. Obviously, I've already watched it by now. Watched it there a few times, but so just wanted to do like a reaction to it, more of I guess a commentary, give my opinion on it. So let's jump into it and just see what we can see, and we'll jump into this. So the Titans show. So I think this show looks pretty interesting. It kind of gets me excited. I think it looks kind of different. One of the things that from the looks of it I get is very much like an online web series type thing, like a fan made web series. But at the same time, it looks really good, like a really good web series. So I like this Grayson stuff, like this intro and stuff. I find the Robin things as this throwing star a little cheesy, but they are. But obviously, I love this scene. Ooh, he lands there. Where's Batman? Fuck Batman. Oh, I love that line. Now, to me, that line, I just love this. It's so good. I'm excited. Beast Boy looks kind of interesting. Starfire, I don't know. Dick Grayson looks good. Hawk and Dove look pretty cool. Raven looks interesting. Winch is Raven. So it looks really good. See Raven here looks perfect right there, and I really like the way she looks there. Definitely, I'm excited to see where things go with that. So there you go. It's really good. I like the whole F Batman thing, fuck Batman thing is pretty good. I like the way that line. I know I saw some people talking online that they didn't like it, or I forget his name. Someone had to come back and kind of defend. They had to defend that line on the internet and stuff. But to me, that line is perfect because Dick Grayson, when he goes to the Teen Titans, he's done with Batman. He's fed up with Batman. He's tired of Batman. He's tired of being in Batman's shadows. He doesn't want to just be thought of, oh, where's Batman? You know, every time he shows up to fight some criminals, they're always wondering, where's Batman? Where's Batman? And he's trying to be his own hero. And this is where I could see him dealing with that throughout this whole season. Probably at the end of the season is when he dons the Nightwing suit. Now I'd like to see it, maybe before last episode, so we get a full episode with him in the costume. But I know that it would be a perfect cliffhanger for the end of this, for the next season, is to end it with him putting it with, last thing is he opens up a case and you see the Nightwing suit. I'd like to see that. I think that would be a really cool thing. Or maybe he opens up a case and get an idea of it, that it obviously is a Nightwing suit, but you don't show it till the next season type thing. That could be really cool too. So I think it's really going to be interesting to see where things go with the show, and I'm definitely going to be excited to watch it. But like I say, the special effects on it, some things look good. Like Raven looks pretty good. But other things, like some of the blood splatters here. Now this could just be an early trailer. I don't think they have any dates here. No dates. So we'll have to wait and see where things go, like what time this comes out. So I feel like if there's more time to work on special effects, then it could look a little better, because it looks a little bit like a cheap YouTube web series type thing. A really good one. In fact, the one that gets me really excited for, and I definitely would watch. But it doesn't look like a full-on production value. It doesn't look like they got they got almost $1 million, for at least $1 million for the whole 10 episodes. It doesn't look like that just yet, but I think it could be interesting to see. And if it does turn out that it looks like it has a very cheap budget and the special effects are not as high, because they're going for the more mature rating and the rated R type thing with the swearing and violence, I think it could be an interesting idea to see where things go with this. Because even if the first season is a bit on a slow budget, which I don't know why they would, I can see how they would, because DC doesn't have any proof. I mean, they know that the CW stuff works, but that's perfectly clean. There's no violence, no nothing. So, having it online stuff, because it's a whole new thing that they have no testing grounds. They don't even know this service even works. It's like Netflix. They knew they had an audience. Someone would watch it, and the Marvel movies were successful in the Marvel Marvel is really popular in the movies and stuff, so they knew there was some sort of guarantee that they'd at least get something back, because Netflix is popular and Marvel movies are popular, whereas DC with this, it's kind of a gray water, because the only thing that they have to go off of is the CW success. So we'll have to wait and see how this kind of works here, and I can see how that's why they probably went with a cheaper budget. But the idea of having Raven and her father, if I'm not mistaken, as the villain is just something that's not going to be you can't go light on the CGI. So I think it's really going to be cool to see how this turns out. And if it does look a little cheap on the budget size with special effects, I mean, I could look past that for the first season, only hoping that the second season, the first season gets enough viewings that they decide, oh wow, this is really good, people like it, let's give it a proper budget, and then they can go into the next season. So we'll see where things go with this. I'm definitely going to be watching it, tuning out. I wish they gave us a release date, but we'll see when this turns out. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below, about Teen Titans, or the Titans on DC streaming service. What are you excited for this? And what do you think about that controversial line in here? I think it was perfect. I think it fits perfectly for the character, because he's tired of being in Batman's shadow, and he wants to be his own character. He doesn't want to become the Batman. He wants to be his own self, not just kind of a clone of Bruce Wayne type thing. So I think that's really going to be cool to see that, and I'm hoping that they kind of have Batman and Superman, some of these characters, in the show without actually showing them. Maybe you just see Batman in a flashback, Dick Grayson flashback to when Batman first picked him up and came to be to introduce him into the becoming Robin type thing. It would be cool to see that, and not casting anyone as Batman. You just see someone from old trailer, and never really show the face, kind of like the way they did on Supergirl with Superman in the first season. He was always blurred face, you never really saw him, just get an outline with it, and then they could get someone like the voice actors from the cartoons, like I can't think of his name there, but the guy who did the Arkham Knight series, the Batman to Mark Hamill's Joker, get him to do the voice of Batman for like small flashbacks and stuff. It'd be really cool, because you're not seeing the guy's face. You could just put any voice. You're never really seeing his mouth move. So it doesn't need to match or anything. It could just work. So I think it's really going to be cool to see where things could go with that, and having just bits and pieces of them in here. Maybe at the beginning and at the end of the season, having Batman and stuff in them. It could be quite interesting, just a little bit, without actually showing them. It could be quite fun to see that, and to see where things go from here. So what do you think, guys, about this trailer in the comments below? Are you excited for the show? Where do you think things are going? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Fuck Batman.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.